All right, guys. I believe the stream title's good. I think we are good. It is time for I Cast Your Freaking Awesome Replays. Today's challenge that we're casting was Invisible Man, where players had to, of course, use invisible units or cloaked or borrowed units to ruin their opponent's dreams, spook them out, freak them out, and have some fun. Up here in the top left in the red, representing FHK666, it is Free Hong Kong. And down here in the bottom right in the blue, representing Shiny Carbot Star, it is SoPro. It's like a GoPro, but SoPro instead. This was Gas Before Depot? Oh my god! SoPro is a that's a Gas Before Depot, guys. Holy shit. It's a gas-obsessed player right here. See a very gassy opening. For those of you who are wanting to submit a replay for next week, the challenge is, you would never get this. Deny your opponent's expansions and contain them at all costs. Bonus points if you taunt them by showing them your vagin while shouting. You will never get this. For those who get that reference, those who don't have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, that's fine. Go watch Borat. It's a great movie. Sacha Baron Cohen is a gem. Yeah, it's going to be good, guys. I think there's going to be a lot of fun just denying people's expansions, containing them, not letting them expand, no matter what. It's going to be just brilliant. It's going to be fantastic. You know what else I'm very excited for, guys? My landlord is installing air conditioning today. So those streams where I'm sitting here glued to my chair, sweaty, and I'm like, God, I can't play. It's too hot, and I go a bit toddy. You know, I go a bit like Todd. Those days will be over after today, assuming the install goes well, which is good. Should be nice. Get some of that non melting into the leather of me chair while playing. So SoPro is going to come in with a scout here. Gas first build as Terran. Gas Before Depot. Super legit. Reactor. Super fast factory coming down. I think this is looks like about Gold League. Plat maybe. Probably Gold. Yeah, hasn't really put on gas yet. Free HK. Just kind of chilling. No scout for free HK. Oh, there it is. So scouted, saw what looked kind of reasonably normal, and now is contemplating being a douchebag. It's just dreaming about phallic objects, this probe. A little bit obsessed. Some say there was some childhood trauma. Personally, I think this probe just has dreams of proxying a dark shrine. I think, fuck off, you shrinks, with your fucking weird analysis. I think this probe says, you know what? I'd like to build a big old Dark Templar shrine to ruin my opponent's hopes and dreams with a bunch of invisible dudes. We'll see how it goes. Free Hong Kong's Nexus almost finished. Command Center starting on the low ground here for SoPro, who still has not built any fighting units until these two Hellions. So definitely likes to live on the dangerous side. Would have struggled a little bit if there was maybe something like a proxy zealot or anything. The Hellions, one spawns on the outside. They are kind of building a bit haphazardly. Looks like a mech build, right? This does look like a mechio build. Are we going to put the starport on the reactor? No. Tech Lab on the starport. Raven would be very nice here. Either player could be playing the Invisible Man challenge right now, guys. Wasn't there a movie where Kevin Bacon was an invisible dude and he was really creepy? Hollow something? Hollow Man? Let's be real, Kevin Bacon's always creepy. That guy just needs to, I don't know, there's something about his face. I don't trust him. And he turns invisible and he gets really weird and creepy and starts trying to murder people for some reason. It was a really bad movie, right? Kevin Bacon was in every movie. Yeah, for like 10 years there, he was in every movie, man. That is true. Was it called The Life and Times of Kevin Bacon? You're thinking of Hollow Knight, which is not a movie, it's a video game. It doesn't have Kevin Bacon, and there is no invisibility. You're confused. Bridge burners, as always, adding to the discussion with true facts only. Definitely not throwing misinformation out there. I think I actually have Hollow Knight on my computer. I've been meaning to play it. It's meant to be a good game. I haven't actually played it yet. Adepts versus 4 Hellions. It looks like the Adept is going to lose that fight. What other fighting units do we have? 1 Stalker? Mate, you're not going to free Hong Kong with 1 Adept and 1 Stalker 4 minutes 30 into the game. Holy goddamn fiery orgy of death and destruction. Okay, don't shoot the Stalkers, mates. Oh no! The Hellions are so dumb! They tried to drive through the Stalkers instead of going around and killing every single... Don't click on that! Click on the ones on minerals that are stacked up! Oh! I mean, it's still 10 probes, which is good, but that could have been 25 probes if they steered around the stalkers and went for the minerals. Don't go for the gas probes, guys. Always go for the minerals, especially when they've just evac probes there. Behind this, it seems like both players are going invisible units. Sopro is going to be going for cloaked banshees. But hey, that DT shrine just finished. It's got some little sparkly lights. You might say, what are those sparkly lights for, Pig? Well, that's where they create invisible douchebag magic. They make special magic Harry Potter cloaks to go on the shoulders of the Dark Templar, which still aren't being warped in. Oh, there they are. Okay, so 3 little Harry Potter cloak-wearing, scythe-wielding psychopaths. One of them, for some reason, unloading on the outside, I guess wants to hit the natural, which is now walled off. There is no detection, no engineering bay. Luckily, Sopro sucks at macro and has 4 scans saved up, though, guys. This is where having bad macro helps you out. The Banshee and the Widowmine are like, quick, respond. The Widowmine is going to shoot the Banshee. It says, I don't like you, Banshee. The Banshee's like, ow, why'd you do that? Ow. I don't think Sopro has control groups. No. Wait, it's like, cool, we killed the warp prism. Let's go back to the natural. There's 2 DTs right there, mate. Let's go into... No! The Marines! They're move commanding. Oh my god, they almost ran out of time there. The SCV's freaking out. No units being built. Oh no, Sopro is in trouble right now. The chaos of handling with some Dark Templar. Build a Raven. Does a scan there. The DT's like, nah, mate. Nah, I'm over here, dickhead. The Banshees really need to go across the map. By the way, they've cloaked and wasted their energy defensively, one of those Banshees has. Rather than going across the map and killing all the probes, they are finally going to clean this up. All 3 DTs cleaned up. Still nothing in the wall, though. Another DT could easily walk in. Another Prism coming towards the main. Those Banshees have got to go across the map to do some more counter damage. Sopro, still no Raven. Still no Engineering Bay. Oh, no. I think this might be Sopro's first rodeo against invisible units, guys. Please wall off with an Engineering Bay. Please wall off with an... There we go! Okay, a minute and a half after the first DT entered the base, an Engineering Bay and a Raven do start up. Sopro has connected the dots. They just got to fill in the colors now, guys. If we think about the reaction to DT, first you connect the dots, you build an E-Bay and a Raven, and then you get a turret/Raven at each base and some fucking fighting units so you're okay. The problem right now, there's not a lot of fighting units that can actually... There's 5 Marines and a Widowmine. There's no wall off. I mean, we've got 2 invisible lasses up here that have murder on their minds, but unfortunately, Free Hong Kong has had about 4 minutes to prepare defense. 4 stalkers and a little pervy boy ready for that, and a pervy boy and 3 stalkers there. So Hong Kong is super locked down against the invisible men, and DT Blink is now on the way, getting chrono boosted. You can see, guys, letting some NOS out of the corner of that DT shrine. Apparently, that helps you upgrade DT Blink for some reason. Banshee scan, they realize there's defense there, and 1 Banshee is going to run out of energy. They're going to tickle a pylon and then maybe piss off. Behind this, Sopro has decided that investing is actually the best way to spend your money. Invest them in the StarCraft bank of 0% interest. There we go, 2 more SCVs queue up. Are we going to micro 1 Banshee against 5 Stalkers and an Observer? No? Okay, does go home and start spending the money. Probably the better choice there. Raven Marine Mine hanging out on the natural. Uh-oh! More Dark Templar in the main base. The scan goes down when there's no units to actually do damage, but there is a Raven. Does a scan even though there's a Raven now. The panic is real, guys. I feel so bad for Sopro right now. You can just see panic written all over these actions. Oh, it does finally get these DTs because they are all clumping up a little bit. But in the main, this DT just killed 2 barracks. Wait, did you just kill 2 barracks? They just killed 2 barracks. Sopro's production. Oh no. Oh my god. No. There's nothing building right now. Sopro is just in full panic mode. Drops another scan. There's a Raven there. We don't need to scan. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. These DTs are having a goddamn party. Up to 25 workers killed. Versus the initial 13 from the Hellions at the start of the game. I mean, this is a goddamn disaster. Of course, Sopro now decides to build some gas. I mean, it's all just about spending your money, right? Please drop 2 command centers, 3 barracks, build SCVs, build units, get a goddamn wall off going, put your workers back to mine. Right now, they're pretending they're warriors. They're like, we got drills, we're here to fight. We're part of the fucking army, mate. A couple more barracks are going down here, but oof, taking a while to figure this one. We're gonna run 2 widow mines across the map apparently, and what are we scanning? Okay. You got 900 minerals in the bank. Stop scanning. Spend your money. Free. Turrets are being built. That's gonna help. Okay, we got like the ring of turrets. A prism could still just slide in the main base quite easily if it hugs the edge. We'll see how that goes though. as the Protoss player here, has said, you know what, I've had some fun with DTs. It's time to go Zealots. Wait, there's 5 DTs? 4 in the army, 1 in the Prism. Okay. I'd love to see DTs come in and blink over here and start doing some damage. There's a turret at the front. There's almost no SCVs in that main base right now. And the composition seems to be Banshee, unupgraded Marine, Mine. That's it. It's Marine, Mine, Banshee. I don't know if that's the best comp. I'd like to see it go in a more standard direction here. I think if we can get the Stim and Shields out, might work out. Meanwhile, Free Hong Kong is still at a pretty terrible economy. Only about 36 probes, because that mains might not... If Hong Kong can chrono this, I think the army's 1,000 times better. You can just blink DTs and Zealots, and you're going to slaughter this army unless you take bad mine hits. But it's just about getting that army together and seeing what you can do. I think we kind of need to figure out who the heroes are in this game. And I think this Banshee, maybe? She's got dreams. All right, her name is Jaina. That's Jaina. I'm thinking about the, you know, she's got dreams of murdering probes. She's basically the, oh fuck, I'm so bad with serial killer names. She's the Jeffrey Dahmer of probe murders. She's the one who like just sneaks into a mineral line, puts a cloth with some fucking chloroform over the face of a probe and drags it off to a dungeon to slaughter it. Ah, no! Jaina, you can't take on 5 stalkers. Okay, Jaina died. She was not the hero we hoped. She apparently was just, you know, went for the let's just attack and headbutt into the opponent approach. Meanwhile, these DTs, we can name all 9 of them if you guys want. Roger, Reginald, Dickhead, David, Dukovsky, did we say Reginald yet? Reginald, Rob, Mike, Mitch, another one warped in. His name is Dennis the Menace. This is Dennis the Menace. Dennis the Menace is going to go in and try to snipe. He doesn't know about the turret. Oh, Dennis the Menace is Dennis in Dicktown. He just got slaughtered. The Terran now does a scan. He's like, oi, what's going on out there? Uh-oh, the march of the DTs, they're just going to click on the wall. Look at this amazingly executed attack. They do actually blink in now. I mean, they're getting slaughtered by the Banshees, but there's just so few Terran units. No bunkers, the Raven comes down. Auto turrets might actually be the saving grace, but there isn't a model there. You got full energy, full energy. Ah, only one auto turret gets down. Isn't that just the way it always works? No detection down here. This one DT just laughing manically as he slaughters these Marines one at a time. Goes full on Hollow Knight, just like that video game starring Kevin Bacon. And oh my god, there's a whole bunch more Kevin Bacon Hollow Knights up here. Fantastic. Just like that game I played where you slaughter people as an invisible dude. Sopro says, welp, I guess you win. That was a little bit of a rough one there. Free Hong Kong bringing the invisible units, defending the invisible units on the other side of the map. And, you know, I really think Jaina had an opportunity to get some big damage done, but she wasn't flexible enough. She tried to 1v5 the Stalkers. Sometimes the better part of Valor. It's retreating. It's pulling back. It's coming in from a different angle. Didn't quite work out there for Jaina. Sopro. I think that's so relatable. Anyone here who's ever played Terran has defended DTs like that before. You're like, I've got my detection! And you've got like 3 missile turrets and a Raven, and a DT gets dropped on it, and you drop 2 scans on it, and you still have no units actually killing the DT. You're like, but I got the detection! This defends it, right? And your opponent's like, well, I don't think you need to scan on top of the Raven and the missile turret. I think you need to build fighting units and re-wall the front so they can stop trickling in. And you're like, fuck! Shit! So we feel for you, Sopro. GG, well played. Didn't work out that time. Hopefully the next time we get some damage and not 3 forms of detection. GG, well played, though.